Hello and welcome to Connecto Spot, the new name for Only Connect since E.M. Forster quotes have been classified as elitist by BBC management. And if you didn't know that Only Connect was an E.M. Forster quote, then congratulations, you are the future. Representing the past, we've got two brilliant teams vying to demonstrate knowledge rendered obsolete by Google. They are, on my right, Andrew Cosgrove, a Cambridge graduate with a passion for detective novels and Malaysian cuisine. Shri Ananda, an accomplished linguist who enjoys going to the theatre and learned to swim last year. And their captain, Kester Jarvis, an enthusiastic baker with an interest in astronomy and philosophy. United by a passion for precision, they are the science editors. What's the secret to good science editing?
An eye for detail and, more important, I think, is an awful lot of diplomacy and tact.
Excellent. Let's see if you can employ those skills this evening. You will be trying to beat, on my left, Howell Carver, an accomplished musician and keen knitter, who's the former captain of an ultimate frisbee team. Michael Wallace, a statistician and video game enthusiast, who once won a national joke competition. And their captain, Jamie Carran, a doctor and Pokemon fan who edits an online comic and plays the handbells. United by a mania for Monopoly, they are the board gamers. Jamie, I believe you love Monopoly.
Not the biggest fan. We tend to prefer good board games, like, well, they're usually German, like Settlers of Catan, Dominion's a card game, The Chairman's Game, and of course, Pokemon Guess Who, which isn't German, actually. And
what exactly is wrong with good old Monopoly?
It's just the worst game. It's basically random, and it causes fights at Christmas.
It's responsible for 75% of broken homes.
Yeah.
And you can take that as fact, 'cause I am a statistician.
Bang.
Speaking of terrible games that cause fights, let's play Only Connect. We'll start with round one. What is the connection between four apparently random clues? Science editors, you won the toss. You've decided to go first. So please choose an Egyptian hieroglyph.
We'll have water, please.
OK, now remember, because you've both won a match and lost a match, the winners are going into the semi-final. The non-winners are going home. Let's start that journey with your first question. And here's the first clue.
Which one? Oh, that's Staples. Starch. Should we get another one? Next, please. C.S. Lewis. Oh, what was his club called at Oxford? Next, please. Tubes for fastened elbow reeds. Do we know about that? This might be OK, next, please. OK, that's Staples. It's Staples.
You'd have been better off coming in after one clue, wouldn't you? The answer is Staples. What's that got to do with C.S. Lewis?
Well, we don't know the second and third ones.
Do you know board gamers?
He does.
It's his middle name, Clive Staples Lewis.
That's it. Clive Staples Lewis was his full name, and tubes for fastening oboe reeds are called Staples. So very well done. You get that point, and board gamers, your turn to choose. OK,
we'll see if we can ride the lion to victory.
Excellent. Ah, well, you'll be riding it on a wave of musical clues. Okay. Here's the first.
It's an opera. I think maybe Puccini. Next. Bob Marley, probably. No, might be Nightmares. Next.
It wasn't Queen of the Night Diary, was it? I don't really know this either.
Next.
That was like Mama told me not to come, so Mama, relatives,
3 seconds.
Relatives is the connection.
Have another go.
Mama or mothers.
That is it. Mothers is the connection. I will give it to you. What did you hear?
Something from an opera made by Puccini, if he did, like, My Mum is Mother of Puccini.
It's Verdi. Verdi's Otello. And it was Mia madre aveva una povera ancella. Yeah. My mother had a poor maid. What about the second one?
I can't remember.
No, was no idea. Bob Marley.
Oh, yeah, Bob Marley had a mother.
I mean, he did, but that so wasn't Bob Marley. Alzheimer's mother and child reunion. Third one, Sophie Tucker's My Yiddisher Mama. And the fourth one, which I think you got it from...
Mama Told Me Not to Come.
Mama Told Me Not to Come, Tom Jones and the Stereophonics. Well done, a point for you, and back to the science editors to choose a question.
2 reads, please.
OK, what is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Dungeons and Dragons 10 to 1.
1 to 10 is that?
1 to 10.
It's easy to do with dice.
It's plausible, but should we get the next one? Next, please. 1 to 17.
I don't know anything about Harry Potter.
Is that like the levels of something you can be? It's like the levels of wizard you can be.
Should we get the next one?
You're 17 years old when you finish school in Harry Potter.
Oh, that's true. Should we get the next one?
Yeah.
Next, please. I think it's levels that you can have. The number of levels.
Like your
So you
character's
can't
level.
remember levels, you're just 17.
Just
do.
Is this the number of levels you can have in each?
No, decent guess, but that's not it, I'm afraid. So I'm going to show the fourth clue to the board gamers for a possible bonus point.
Is it species, maybe? Because, like Staphylococcus aureus, maybe there are 25 different subspecies in that or something? And then
Yes, I mean, that's a coin, or is
there are
it?
possibly 10 selectable races in Dungeons and Dragons.
No. This is... Very good attempt, by the way. I'd give you points if I could, but my hands are tied because I need to hear gold to silver conversion rates. Coinage in the games Dungeons and Dragons and World of Warcraft, or in the story of Harry Potter. 1 gold coin makes the number you see of silver ones, and the aureus, the Roman gold coin, 25 silver ones. Board gamers, your turn to choose.
Eye of Horus.
Eye of Horus. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
Next.
It sounds like it could be the slogan for like a festival. We have to go next, don't you? I think we do.
Next.
Is that a colour? Like where something is
White hot. Could that be red hot?
Oh, could that be colour of the wristband that you get for those things? But I think we need the next.
Okay, well,
Red ribbon.
Keep going, keep going.
Next. Yeah. It is all red, well, red hot or red.
Red hot is the connection, absolutely right. What did you recognise of those clues?
So the red hot chili peppers have flea on base, 500 to 800 degrees C. When you have an incandescent thing of that heat, it is red hot. Fighting AIDS through pop culture is a red hot idea. And
It is. It's the idea of the Red Hot organisation.
Okay.
They did albums, Red Hot and Blue.
Fine.
They fought AIDS through pop culture. And what about this first one, Nephofia?
Nephofia. It's a disease that makes you burn red hot.
It is not. It's a plant, the red hot poker plant.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that is. But very well done, you get the point for the connection. Science editors, your turn.
Twisted flax, please.
All right, what connects these clues? Here's the first.
It was a fun band with Bluey.
Next, please. I mean, do they mean the same thing?
Is it something to do with the order of the letters or something like that?
No, should we get another one?
Yeah.
Next, please.
Yeah.
Snowman. What's it to do with the letters, though?
No, okay. Is it just stuff that you...
Have they got something in them?
Cog? No. No.
No. Next, please. Are they all...
3 seconds.
Are they all loanwords from French?
They are not all loanwords from French. Goodness no, I think one of them might be, certainly not the others. Board gamers, what do you think? Bonus point available.
They all start with negative prefixes.
As do so many words.
Yep.
I can't take it, I'm afraid, not for a bonus point. They are negative words, but the key to these, they are negative words with no opposite positive.
Huh.
You can't be cognito or benounced. There's no noma. You can't be challant. Negative words with no opposite positive.
Yep.
So, no positive points there, but one question remains for you board gamers. It's the snake, the horned viper. These are going to be picture clues, of course. What connects them? Here's the first.
There's a C and a G. Perfect. We need another. Yeah, yeah. It could be all sorts of things.
OK, next.
That's the past tense. No, it's
Perfect.
past tense. Perfect, past perfect, right? Perfect, best perfect tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
No, we've got like 17 seconds.
You're
Let's
right,
think about it
it
properly.
definitely is. It's just... Come on, it is.
Okay,
It's
okay.
gotta be, it's got- Well,
They are all perfect things.
A perfect answer for 3 points. What are you looking at?
Perfect fifth is the top one, C to G.
Yep, we have solved the problem is the perfect tense.
That's right. What about these clues that have come up that you didn't see?
Perfect game
Perfect
of
game in bowling.
That's it, 12 consecutive strikes in bowling.
That
What
is.
even is that?
Is it the meter, the SI unit meter? It's a perfect meter?
No, it's actually an example of perfect binding. It's a bookbinding term when
Oh,
the
yeah.
pages are sort of trimmed and then glued together. Perfect binding. But you didn't need that, you only needed 2, so you get 3 points. Well done. That means at the end of round 1, the science editors have got 1 point. The board gamers are ahead with 5. And as sure as 1 follows 5, it's round 2. Sequences. What comes forth in a sequence? Science editors, you'll be going first again. What would you like as your initial question?
We'll have water again, please.
OK. What is the fourth in this sequence? They are going to be picture clues. What would you expect to see in the fourth picture? Here's the first.
Is that right?
Fifth again.
Is it?
Next, please. OK. So what's that?
Balcony.
Where's that?
Is that right? Do I recognise it?
It looks like the Dickinson, but I don't know what that is.
Next, please. That's the third. Oh, it's fifth, fourth. So it's going to be second, I guess, because it's fifth, fourth.
What's fourth?
Well, that must be fourth somehow. Fifth, fourth, third, second.
Second. A watch or something.
Yeah, we'll say a second hand.
I'm afraid that's not the answer. There's a bonus chance for the board gamers.
Water. Oh, third. It's half.
Not
So-
a chance for a get-together.
A half pint of fine ale.
I wish it was that. It's a half crown. I'm going to give you the point anyway. Half pint of fine ale would be delicious right now. But what do you think the connection is?
It's going... We've got a fifth at the start, and then...
The Latin Quarter of New Orleans, we think that might be.
It's actually the French Quarter.
OK.
The French Quarter.
Yep.
And third place. Yeah, you were a bit unlucky there, science editors, because you recognise fifth, of course, our little joke. It came up again. And third. But it's not fourth. There's not a fourth anything in that second picture. The French Quarter. So fifth, quarter, third. We needed to hear a half something. So it's a bonus for the board gamers and your own choice.
Eye of Horus.
Eye of Horus. What comes forth here? This is first.
Shaded in all those enclosed bits.
That's got that in yellow. What do those haven't got?
Oh, yellow is jaune in French. It's
I think
February.
we need next, definitely.
Next.
August. Oh, it's the...
That's one. 3 shaded, second 2 shaded, third 1 shaded. Someone with a 0.
So one with
July.
Yeah, as in
July with nothing shaded.
Yeah. Go
Because
for
there's 3 letters shaded, 2 letters
Yeah.
shaded, 1 letter shaded.
right.
Yeah.
As in, so they're shading in the holy bits.
How
in
do
the
I get the
clothes.
answer?
Okay, you're going to say
how-
this.
Yeah.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Press the buzzer.
We think it's July with nothing shaded.
Yes, very well done. It is July. Again, you get 3 points coming in after 2 clues. And why is that?
They're shading all the enclosed bits of the letters, and there's 3 in February, 2 in August, 1 in March, and none in July.
That's it. Islands, they're called. The islands in the middle of the letters, and there are none in July. That is the correct month to give me. Back to you, science editors, to choose a question.
We'll have 2 reads, please.
OK, you're about to see the first in a sequence. I want to know what's fourth. Here we go.
Next, please.
Rex. It's...
I don't know. Is it the order you come in the race in Latin or something? Maybe not. I don't know.
Next, please.
I, so it's first, it's whatever whatever the I stood in L-R-N-I on.
That's not L, that's I, is it?
Oh, I-R-N-X then.
What's this for?
Oh, it's Jesus, the thing on top of Jesus' cross.
So is that... So what's the X stand for? Is it
Christos then.
Christos? First Christos.
Have another go.
So you say first
I-
Jesus, then?
Yeah.
I'll accept it for the point. So I was thinking about taking Christos, but Jesus is even closer. I think you know what it is, don't you? It's the inscription on the cross. Can you
Yes.
talk me through the sequence?
So it's Eudorum, Jews, Rex, Nazarenus, Jesus. So it's Jesus Christ. No, yeah, Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews.
Jesus of
In
Nazareth,
Latin.
King of the Jews. I mean, we've gone backwards. It's in Latin. It's all horrible. But Jesus Christ is the fellow we were looking for, and Jesus, the perfect answer. Well done. Back to you, board gamers.
Twisted Flax.
Twisted Flax. What comes forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
I just don't know who that is next.
Next.
I'm going to have to go next to it, aren't we? So.
Next.
No idea. Is that the Liberal Party? Is he a Liberal? I don't think so. Liberal Party? sounds like an athlete, is he? Thorpe Park. Is he an athlete of some kind?
Politics, I don't know. I mean, maybe pick.
As in, I'm just going with something random. It's not Charles Kennedy.
3 seconds.
Charles Kennedy.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So, science editors, you have the chance of a bonus point.
It's not Alex Salmond?
It's not Alex Salmond. What was the reason for your guess,
I
Morgan?
thought I had some memory that Jeremy Thorpe was a Liberal leader of some description. Maybe?
Yes, the scandal hit Jeremy Thorpe. I believe he liked a park, but Thorpe Park wasn't it. Okay. Liberal leader. It is all Liberal leaders going forwards, and after Jeremy Thorpe was David Steele. David Steele, not Charles Kennedy. You guessed the wrong Liberal leader, I'm afraid. Science editors, a question for you.
Lion, please.
OK. What's the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
I was just going there to see. I was two, I was nearly new. I was thinking it'd be something else then.
So what's 4? Next, please. Let's see where it's going.
Yeah, I nearly knew when I was 3. I can't remember how the next it goes.
You've got 20 seconds, Andrew. Would it help?
I was 4. Did they walk out the door?
Do you think that's it? Should we get the next one? Would it help?
No, it's not. I mean, that's what it is, but I don't know. It's
We'll get the
something
next
that
one,
rose.
that's
No, because that doesn't help, because I know what the answer
So
is.
you think
Yeah,
it's
just,
walk out the door?
yeah, I don't know. Something like that.
We're going to guess walk out the door.
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So, the third in the sequence is coming up for the board gamers. Your chance of a bonus point.
Something you, presumably.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you. Oh, that was your answer. No, it's the A.A. Milne poem, The End. Okay. When I was 1, I'd just begun. When I was 2, I was nearly new. When I was 3, I was hardly me. When I was 4, I was not much more. Fantastic poem, but nobody remembered it. Board gamers, the snake left till last again, coiled there in the drawer, waiting to spring. What's the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, because what would the sequence be?
Next.
Are these like Paris metro stations? This could be Paris metro. But then what's the opera station? Yeah, okay.
Next.
And what's the central one? Is it opera? Cardinal.
Yeah.
Is that the main?
I think so. What's like, is there a Champs-Elysees one?
Isn't that opera? Or just Paris? Or Paris Central?
What's opera?
That is a station, but I don't know if it's...
I'm going for Gardner.
3 seconds.
First, Gare du Nord.
You said it so beautifully, but it's not the answer. Science editors, do you want to have a go for a bonus?
Gare de l'Est.
No, they're not stations. They're arrondissements, districts of Paris, rather than train. And first, Louvre. At the end of round 2, then, the science editors have 3 points. The board gamers are ahead with 9. Time now for a lovely riverside picnic. I'm joking, for the horrible connecting wall. Board gamers, it's going to be your turn to go first this time. You didn't love the wall first time out.
No.
Let's see if it goes better this time. You've got a choice, lion or water.
OK, we'll go up against the lion again, I think.
OK, 16 clues, 2.5 minutes to sort them out. Starting now.
Rioja is a wine, right?
Ragdoll is a cat, isn't it? As is
Sphinx.
Burmese.
Sphinx.
We've got another cat.
Cornish Rex is a cat.
Wait,
That's 6.
Right.
What's the 6th?
Oh no, didn't that make 6?
Quickly, yeah, you do them. Queimada. Torquemada is...
Cava and Rioja and sherry and sangria are all drinks. That's probably
So
in there.
Rioja Sherry, Cava.
Sangria's over here. What's Let's Hang On? Does that mean anything?
Don't know. Could the Vectian be one of the hills of Rome? 7 hills of Rome, maybe?
Vectian Dirac kind of sounds like...
Orcadian and Queimada? No?
Okay. Maybe 6.
Have we definitely done the cats?
I'll quickly make sure.
Are there any others
I
that
think
sound
it's
like
the cat.
islands? Like Manx is obviously from Man, but it's not an island, but it's from the country.
Yeah, it's not 4 of those cats. Okay.
Silver
So it
Star.
could be Birmingham.
Sheriff wears a silver star.
Yes, he does. I think maybe Silver Star.
Korat could be an alcohol, so Rioja, Cava, Korat and sherry, maybe?
And
Because we don't,
Sangria.
and then try that. It sounds enough like one, I
Do you
think.
know what this is?
Queimada, no.
I think that's more likely than Korat myself.
Could they be
Queimada.
places
Yeah.
in Mexico? Oh, yeah. We've got to just give it a go.
Places in Mexico I kind of like. Oh, excellent. Okay, Ragdoll, Manx. We've
I'm
tried
gonna
those
say
4.
things like that, I guess.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly...
Yeah, quickly.
Well, we know Cornish Rex is a cat.
Oh yeah, we know Cornish Rex is a cat.
But we know it's not those four. I'm going to just quickly try with Silver Star, I think.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
Let's keep looking.
So what
Orcadian
sherry
could be a
is
cat
that?
because it's a cat from somewhere.
Let me try these first.
What's sherry if it's not a drink?
Sherry is a fortified wine. Korat, sherry. Oh no, but sherry's not in the drink.
It's also a
Sherry's
name.
a name.
Right?
Yep. Let's hang on could be a catchphrase. None of those others sound like catchphrases.
Could be a slogan.
We haven't got something like with a colour or a word.
Yeah, we've still got these drinks though, because we've got Kava up there and sherry.
Got 30 seconds.
Korat kind of sounds like a drink.
Okay, let's try and get some
Kayak
groups.
and Orcadian or something.
Let's try and get some groups. A word one.
I mean, they end in X.
Sphinx gave riddles.
They all end in X, so
That's pretty weak, isn't it?
that's pretty weak. Victian direct.
Could Burmese war maybe?
It kind of sounds
10 seconds.
adjectival.
Well, we've got a cat in here definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's it. The time's up. The wall's frozen, but you found 2 groups. That's 2 points. What about the connections? Rioja or Rioja? Sangria, Cava, Queimada.
They're all alcoholic things. Wines.
Yeah.
Wine regions.
Well, the alcoholic drinks. Drinks from Spain. Spanish alcoholic drinks, they are. And what about this? Manx, Jurach, Vectian, Orcadian.
Yeah, they're all island nationalities.
They are islanders around Britain. That's absolutely right. Well done. You can still get connection points for the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. How about that? Ragdoll, Sherry, Let's Hang On, Silver Star.
They're all famous songs.
You know I can't accept that, don't you?
By
If you can tell me who by, I'll give you the point.
by a person. What's a crooner? Engelbert Humperdinck, maybe?
Sure.
Engelbert Humperdinck songs.
Yeah, no. They are, I mean, because this is a place for the semi-final, I can't take songs.
Yeah.
Songs by the Four Seasons.
Okay.
And the last group, Sphinx, Burmese, Korat, Cornish Rex.
Cats, we think.
They are all types of cat. So 2 points for the groups you found and 3 for the connections. That is a total of 5. Time to bring back the science editors who will no doubt be anticipating their own wall. They won't be wrong. We've got one. 16 new clues still need sorting into 4 connected groups of 4 science editors. You're going to have the water wall because Lion's been taken. You have 2.5 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
There's birds, but that'd be quite obvious.
Partridge.
Oh,
Okay,
there's
they're
5
game
of them.
birds specifically,
Game birds,
aren't
but yeah,
they?
can we-
But what's
Should we try?
okay?
Yeah, but you've got
I
pheasant
think
as
partridge
well.
Yeah,
might
no,
be
I'm
the
just going
surname. I reckon
Yeah.
we could leave that one.
A
out.
grouse
Oh, we
means to
can't.
complain as well. Is there anything there?
No, there's nothing else that goes with that.
No, Mohan, Rahan, and Wintergreen.
Ah.
That's something to do with private eye or something, is it? Or they're
I've tried them all. Is there any more?
There must be something else in there. What did you say, sorry, Andrew?
Gnome, Wintergreen, and O'Hanrahan.
Okay, they are. There's songs I think regularly featured. No.
Okay.
Let's try Franklin.
I don't know what Franklin could be.
No.
Or no? I don't know. Seven sisters.
Oh, there's judges' numbers. Kings.
Psalms.
No, it's Chronicles, I
Chronicles as
think.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try them in order. We miss out Psalms. There we
Yes,
go.
well done. So, seven
Seven
sisters, 7 pheasants.
Should I- Oh, wow.
Are there, so what's the other game bird? It's got to be something. Is a
Is
gnome
it
a game
no?
bird?
No, look, have we done pheasant? Have we
I
done?
did
The
those.
tree has done.
Okay, maybe it's not game birds then. Maybe
It's
that's.
gotta
Maybe
be, it's
something
gotta
else, but
Can we try?
What's
What's
sister?
sister?
Is Psalm a game bird? Because what else is it going to be?
No, so, what was it? Who was it that said that somebody always fixes on one and leave it in and you never leave it out? I can't remember.
I went through in a circle.
We've got
but
6.
What about Franklin? Did we try Franklin in that
I think we
one?
did.
Yeah.
Let's try ptarmigan because I like it. It's a funny word.
Partridge.
Partridge. No.
Sisters.
Maybe the.
Oh, grouse seems to be number 1.
What? But what's Franklin going to be in?
So on a
I don't
Maybe
know
it's
what
not
this- I don't
name.
know
Maybe
what
it's
the
not
season is.
name then, or something like that.
30 seconds now.
Okay, hang on. So what else is going to be in here?
so 7 sisters,
7.
but there's nothing. Are there bands of any kind in there?
Oh,
Sisters of Mercy.
okay. There's silent letters. There's gnome, honour, and song.
And ptarmigan.
Excellent.
Well done.
Okay, now
10
we've got
seconds
to go.
and 3 strikes.
Right, what is the other thing? No,
Wintergreen.
is that a thing?
You have oil of wintergreen? Do you
One
want to
more
do anything
go.
else?
One more. We've got to just try.
Franklin. There must be
No,
Franklin.
your 3 lives are up. The wall's frozen, but you found 2 groups, and I'll give you points if you can tell me The connections: king, chronicle, judge, number.
They're books of the Bible.
Lacking an S.
That's right, add an S and you get books of the Old Testament. What about this one? Nome, ptarmigan, honour, psalm.
They start with a silent letter.
They have silent letters at the beginning. Now, what about the connection points for the groups you didn't find? Let's resolve the wall. Quail, grouse, pheasant, francolin.
So they're all game birds.
Yes, you don't know the francolin. That was the little horror. It kept hopping away.
One before.
Not eaten that one. No, that was constantly in the hedge as you searched. Game birds they are. And the last one, partridge, O'Hanrahan, wintergreen and sisters.
So are they all from Private Eye?
Or is it some sort of comedian? Is it?
I'm afraid you've given the answer Private Eye, and I can't take that. They are characters in the Day-to-Day, the great Chris Morris, Armando Iannucci show of yore, the Day-to-Day. But 2 points for the groups that you found and 3 more for the connections. That's a total of 5. Let's see how the scores match up going into the last round. The science editors have 8 points. The board gamers have 14. And you can play Connecting Walls on our website, where you can also write your own. But we are going to decide who makes the semi-final and who makes the last bus home with round 4, missing vowels. Fingers on buttons, please, teams. The first group of disguised clues are all impressionists. Gamers?
Paul Cézanne.
Correct. Editors?
Camille Pissarro.
Correct. Editors?
Alfred Sicily.
Correct. Gamers?
Edgar Degas.
Correct. Next category, words that contain C-O-R-E-N in order. Editors?
Incoherent.
Usually. Editors?
Cocksureness.
Oh, yes. Editors?
Terpsichorean.
Heaven knows. Gamers?
Eco-friendly.
Yes, indeed. Next category, they are also known as Papa. Gamers?
Ernest Hemingway.
Correct. Gamers?
P in the NATO alphabet.
Very well spotted. Next clue. Editors?
Oh, sorry.
I'm afraid you lose a point. Gamers, do you know it?
Francois Duvalier.
Papa Doc Duvalier, indeed. Next clue. Gamers?
Italian father.
That is right. Oh dear, the bell of doom has come round again, and I'm afraid it is Doom 4 with a creditable 12 points. The science editors, because tonight's winners and through to the semi-final are the board gamers. Very well played. We'll be seeing you again. Science editors, I'm so sorry to lose you. You've been a lovely team. Very well played. I hope you have a good trip home.
Thank you.
So that's all for this week. Join me next week when different people will do the same thing. It'll be interesting, like seeing 2 different performances of Phantom of the Opera 3 years apart. Goodbye.